Okay, so let's look at this essay on weddings. Experts with an S throughout the developing and developed world have debated the cost of have debated whether the cost of weddings has increased over the last decade. Okay, that's not actually the essay question. The question is, many people spend a lot of money on weddings. So the question, remember, is that the debate should be whether we should spend so much money on weddings. Okay, not whether they have increased. So do look closely at the title when you're writing an essay. Some believe that marriage is a unique life event, which would become, which is expensive because it needs to be celebrated to the fullest. Personally, I strongly agree with this viewpoint. This essay will argue both sides using examples from the French government and Cambridge University to demonstrate points and prove arguments. Fine. On the one hand, there's ample evidence that couples would spend, that couples spend, if you're talking about a general truth, use the present simple. Couples spend a significant amount of money on the rent of a wedding venue, which can be located in a famous place. I don't really like the word famous there, which can be located in a beautiful or special place or special location. The central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, people would like to associate a lovely picture with their memories. Okay, so firstly, people would like to have beautiful photographs to remember the event. Secondly, it's also a strong message to family and friends that the union is comparable to a long-term investment. I'm not sure about the word investment. That's normally a long-term investment is very much an economic or business term. So you could say that the union it's a strong message to family and friends that the union is important and a serious one. For example, recent empirical research from the French government research is uncountable, has demonstrated that 10% of all couples organising their wedding in a, I don't know what this word WNIARD is, it's not an English word, so check that, will divorce in the next 5 years only. So that sentence isn't clear to me because I don't know the meaning of that word. It must not be forgotten that although the location is important, the choice of caterers with an S, or the choice of a caterer, should not be, I wouldn't say that, should not be ignored, because it will also be part of unforgettable memories. Therefore, it's conclusively clear that expensive weddings, you either need an S or an article. So you could say that an expensive wedding, or you could say expensive weddings will help to create an unforgettable moment. Okay. On the other hand, although there is a case for spending money on a lavish wedding and using it to organise a once-in-a-lifetime event, the last part doesn't quite work, so using it to organise a once-in-a-lifetime event and reflecting the stability of a relationship. The impact, so you need a capital letter. The impact of long-term compatibility cannot be overstated. I think you mean, you should have a comma after relationship, so you connect those two parts. This is largely because couples are getting married with double O early without knowing each other for sufficient time. For example, a study from Cambridge University, check your spelling, has shown that if all couples, you must use present simple for facts or general truths, so delete would and be careful of your use of would. That if all couples you don't say contract, so if all couples get into debt in order to finance their wedding, the majority would be insolvent, because they may have a few divorces in their lifetime. Consequently, this is possible to state beyond a doubt that couples need to consider the possibility of divorce as the main drawback when organising such an expensive event. To conclude from the arguments and examples given, I firmly believe that weddings are worth all the money spent as long as couples, I would say, realise it is an investment which may fail. It is predicted that the wedding industry will increasingly grow in importance. I'd say about that conclusion, do be careful with your last sentence, because the essay title is about the cost of weddings, not about the number of weddings. So you always relate your conclusion and your thesis statement in the introduction to that title. So you could say it is predicted that lavish weddings or expensive or extravagant weddings will grow in importance or will continue to be popular. Okay, so that makes sure you're relating it to the essay title. Okay, so now we'll look at this job application. It's normally Dear Sir, Madam, comma, I'm writing to you following the job advertised on your website where you are looking for a business analyst specialised in the banking industry. Okay, you can make that sentence more concise, and concise is always better. So I'm writing to you regarding the job advertised on your website for a business analyst specialised in the banking industry. Okay, now you should start a new paragraph, because the first paragraph should just be the purpose of your letter. Okay. My educational background in finance, delete the, has, use present perfect, has allowed me to master different asset classes, and delete would, and constitutes a solid financial knowledge. Delete S, because knowledge is uncountable, comma, which is required for your position. First of all, I've been impressed by the financial results of your company, comma, which demonstrate your competitiveness in the market. Consequently, I would like to participate to your success. Well, it's either participate in someone's success, or do you mean that you would like to add to their success? Okay, but here, I would like to participate in your success, and I wish to, evolve is not the right word here, I wish to develop in a fast-paced environment, comma, where I would be able to, I would say, demonstrate my skills. Finally, I've been able to work in a similar position at my previous company, comma, where I was given challenging goals. Or I was given challenging projects or tasks, sounds better. I would like to offer my long experience, okay, I wouldn't say long, I would like to offer my considerable experience in financial services to your team. So it's offer to, so I'd like to offer my financial, my considerable experience in financial services to your team, comma, and I don't like the end, in order to deliver a successful outcome, because probably the company already feel they are successful. So in order to contribute to the success of your company, that sounds better. I look forward to hearing from you. It should be I am looking forward, but that's quite informal, so it's better to say I look forward to hearing from you, comma, yours faithfully. Delete, I would be available for any further information that you may require. Delete that and don't put it off to your ending. I look forward to hearing from you is always at the end of a letter. If you want to say that, you could put, please find attached my curriculum vitae for further information, and you could put that at the end of your penultimate paragraph.